Hello, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video with me, Elven Dragon, here on Squidcraft, Liara's patron server. It is now Season 2, and so we need to come up with our starter base here. We've got this chunk here marked out, and as you can see, it's a little bit overgrown right now. Mostly because I've been growing up all the plants and stuff that I've been going out and harvesting, and I have a fair few items, mostly from end raiding. So, I think it's about time we clear this out and we get started on our house. So I've got a few ideas of what I want to do with this chunk. And I think instead of just building a regular old house, we're going to build this one inside out. So we need to move just about everything here out and get rid of all of this. That way we have a mostly clear palette here to work with, because I don't need any of these plants that are here inside of the building. So now that I've gotten that all cleared out, what we're going to do is we're going to leave 2 squares around the outside of the chunk here clear for interior decoration, while still leaving plenty of room inside the structure to decorate the outside. So right now I'm using dark oak because that's what I have. I think I do want dark oak for the main walls. I'm just not quite sure on the corners yet. Alright, so now that I've got a basic idea of what we're doing here, still need to figure out the corners. I think maybe spruce wood for the outside corners here. And probably strip that. I think the stripped dark oak will look a bit better for the interior. Look a bit. And we'll probably also swap out the interior parts for these windows here with the stripped dark oak, just to give it a little bit more support, or the appearance of a little bit more support, and also break up the dark oak texture that we have everywhere. And so with those all stripped, I don't really want to deal with the other 3 walls right now. It's going to be a lot of fun trying to figure out where we're putting windows and such. So structure wise, it is done for this floor. Just need to figure out what we're doing out here. And I want to say, if I can find enough of it, polished andesite and stone brick. I think that should look okay for a floor. Alright, so I may have gotten a little carried away with building my house and gotten called off to a raid fight, as you can probably tell by the Ravager head I have on. And unfortunately, there is no footage of that. But anyway, we have a house here built. We have a good part of the exterior done. I'm missing 1 spruce log. And I think this part here looks pretty good. The interior here still needs a bit of work. I decided to go for a strip. So the interior here, I think, looks pretty good. I need to add a few more plants into here. Probably some bushes and such. I think this area here is probably just about done. The interior here, I did decide to go with stripped birch instead of the stone. I think it looks more interior-y than the stone. And the walls just really haven't had anything done to them other than actually being completed. Now, I do want to put this bucket of tropical fish in to our little pond. But beyond that, we are probably not going to do too much to the interior right now. Oh, we got a yellow and brown one. So the first bit of interior decoration that we are going to do is we are going to take out the middle section here, and we are going to put in a little bit of a fireplace. So we're going to take, so the actual fire is going to be in the middle, but we're going to take out a couple blocks on either side so that we can frame this with some bricks. And then we're going to replace the 2 pieces of dirt with some netherrack so the fire stays constantly burning. And we're going to forget that fire tick is in fact off, so we can just set those on fire there. So now we're going to take some iron bars and we're going to build a grate in front of the fireplace, just to keep people from falling in or just straight up walking in. And you know what? I hate that the side is even, but oh, there's a bug right now that heads don't render when you place them in. Shoot. Oh well, We will put the Ravenger head above there later. Now I think all we're missing is to get a few more bricks to finish off the fireplace and the chimney. I think we're going to put a mantle of brick slabs right across the top. Now the other thing I want to put on this wall is a painting, not that one. It's a little big. Actually, let me get the skeleton one back. There we go. We'll just have a nice big painting on the wall. Alright, I like how that looks, but I think it needs something to balance it out. So I should have some more wool. Ah, there it is. And a few more sticks. Oh, more sticks. So let's make another painting there to just balance that out. Not two of the same one. I don't really want the Donkey Kong one. Ah, there we go. We'll have the pig. Alright, I think that will be good for that side. We still need to put the mantle on, but I don't have any more bricks right now. So now we just need to move our furnace once we get everything out of it, and our crafting table to another side, because I don't want them in the front entryway there. I think over here, because this is the interior of our house, we still need to get glass into the windows and finish building up this chimney. But I think this is looking pretty good so far. So I'm going to go gather up a few more things to decorate the inside of this house with, and then I will be back. Alright, so I've gone and got the rest of this area decorated up. So we've got a little sitting room right here with some couches. They don't have seat cushions because I want to be able to use mini blocks for those. And unfortunately, those aren't working right now. I have a barrel here with all of my shulker boxes just to keep them up. And I think we are going to put a couple plants out here in the front. So we're just going to use some acacia leaves on those. And I think that looks good for just some potted plants. So now that we have the inside done, we just need to add the glass into the windows. And do a little bit of decoration on the inside here. I think I want to add some plants and some small custom bushes. Nothing too big. We don't have that much space. But I think those will be good and just add a bit of detail to this area. So I think we are going to put one plant there, and we'll just have some bushes around it, put some flowers on top, and we are going to hide that torch somewhere. Let's see. I do not like how that is turning out. So let's just do a too tall topiary there. And we will hide that torch under a carpet. I love these moss carpets for hiding torches because now I can hide them with almost seamlessness. And we'll just scatter a few leaves around the place for some super small bushes. So now with all of the leaves in, I think that's going to be pretty good for inside there. Now we just need to put in some signs to mark this as our build. And on the inside, we're just going to tell people to step outside. And we are going to need some dye to make that clearer. And then on the inside, or the outside, we're going to there we go. So for those who don't get the reference here, this is a reference to one of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books, specifically the character of Wonko the Sane, who thought the world was crazy and so built an asylum to put it in. And it was that idea that inspired me for this house design. Because if you couldn't tell from episode 1, the server's crazy. And so therefore we need to build a house to put it in. But I think that is going to be just about it. We just need to put a door into the doorway. Maybe add some grass into here. And put on the roof. Which I have no clue what I want to do for that. So I'm going to go puzzle that out. And then I will be right back. Alright, so I've got a bit of a basic roof here out of smooth stone. And I don't like it. Not one bit. I thought that this might work and look good, but it clearly does not. So what I think that I'm going to do instead, once I get this all cleared out, is we are going to put a second level onto this house. And instead of doing a completely flat roof, because I don't think that fits with this style at all, we are going to do a triangular shaped roof, or it would be if this was a normal house. So I'm going to get this all cleared out, and then I'll be back once we're ready to do stuff with the second floor. Alright, so the second floor is all in, and I've gotten some windows in, as well as some flower boxes. And I think they look pretty nice. I've got this one hole here so I can get on top of the wall to work on the roof, as well as this hole here to get up to this floor. I don't think there's going to be an actual way up here. Let's get a bed in here. And I think we'll do a bookshelf and a crafting table for the side tables. And I think that'll probably be good for the bedroom. I think most of these areas are going to be pretty empty. And now on the opposite side, I think what I'm going to do is a library, which I'm going to need some more books. Let's see, which one is my book? Is it this one? No. This is the issue of keeping shulker boxes in the barrel. Ah, there it is. Makes it a bit of a pain. About half the shulker boxes are organized, so that makes it a little easier. But most of the stuff is not yet. So for this small library, I think it's also going to be a bit of an office. Kind of want to center this. Let's do a 3x3 for the area, and then we'll leave a area in the center for a desk. So we're going to need bookshelves there. And we need 2 more. Alright, so I've pulled out 2 more bookshelves and a few stairs. I think that will work for the desk. And I forgot a slab for the middle. Let's just craft some. Good thing I put that crafting table up here. And there we go. I'll probably put a mini block chair. Maybe. Once we can actually put some. And I think that looks quite nice for the second floor. So now with the second floor done, I think it's about time that we turn our attention to the roof. And we are going to be using prismarine bricks for this. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing a really simple roof. That is basically just going to be made out of prismarine stairs. And it looks like I need to increase the level of the walls by 1 block so that it fills in the 1 block gap from the roof. Now I don't know if I'm ever going to put a floor for the attic, or what would be the attic, or if we're just going to have the roof be the ceiling for the second floor. But we are basically going to go all the way around the wall and go up to the edge of where we have built. And that is going to be the roof. So it's not going to be anything super complicated, just a fairly normal triangle shaped roof in design, or what would be one. And it's going to face inward because technically that is the outside of this house because of how it's designed. And I will be back once we have that all filled in. Alright, so the roof is now done. I still haven't decided if I want to put a ceiling for the second floor, so we have a small little attic. But if we step outside here, we now have a custom tree in the middle here. And I think it turned out pretty nice. I'm quite happy with how this little build has turned out. But that is going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.